she be out here?
Yeah, she's okay.
The air quality's okay?
Hi, you guys.
Hi, guys.
We are here over Los Angeles, and I'm gonna let a few of you get on before we start full force, but we are okay to do a show today, and I know, the rest of you in the country are not in the middle of a disaster zone, but we have a little bit of calm today where we live, and there are relief efforts going on everywhere. And, there are a lot of hours in the day for us right now. We were able to get home and get settled, and we are able to do all of the helping that we want to do, and we're here for an hour to spend time with you. So what we are focusing on today is the women who work at the office were able to get into the office today, which is great. We are working on some relief effort for our firefighters. So we're putting together, I saw a post that they were asking for protein bars, lip balm, moisturizers, and I thought, oh my God, well, okay, so we're putting together boxes for fire stations with some donations, and that's what we're doing as a company. We're not asking you guys to contribute for this. We are just, that's one of the ways that we're donating as a company, because we know, easy, fast nutrition. So this for the station, this for on the go. And then I also thought, oh my God, we have all these great products that are so good for really irritated skin. So we have our Manuka Honey Soothing Gel. So for any kind of irritation or chapped skin, that is so helpful. I put in the Manuka Honey Moisturizer. Liquid Oxygen is so good for any kind of, I think she wants to get in her bed. Liquid Oxygen is so good for any kind of irritation on your skin, and also the Coconut Moisture Serum. So this is what we are putting together, these kits for fire stations, and just doing some drop-offs. But we only have so much supply at our local office. The rest is coming from our warehouse. And listen, this relief effort is going to be long. This is not something that is all happening in a day. I mean, Kanya's up at her school. She's at Harvard Westlake, which is one of the donation centers, and they're handing out immediate relief for the Altadena fire victims. And then, we're doing what we can personally. I'm choosing to, for our donations, we're really supporting immediate families in need that have lost everything, and trying to do, trying to make an impact for immediate friends who are in need and have lost everything. So, that's what we're doing. We were home last night and able just to cook a meal, and, that just felt so great. And I also felt really guilty that we were able to do that. But I'm like, you know what? Put your support out there where you can, and then, we go back to work. So we're here today to share with you guys. We know
it's a weird time in limbo a little bit, because it's like
Good girl, Bunny.
Some of it's gotten better,
Good
and then
girl.
also it's still happening, and we're not in immediate danger anymore.
Yeah.
But so many people have lost everything, so it's can we work yet? We should still be helping, but it's just a weird.
I know,
weird time. And then the winds tonight, we're not sure about. So
is the air quality safe out there? In certain areas, it's better than others. So the bad news is that we're having. You can see, it's quite calm today, but the bad news is that those crazy winds, we're getting another warning for that tonight through Wednesday. And again, it is those crazy winds. That's where the danger really happens, because that's when a fire starts and they can't use aerial support when the winds are that high. And it's also, it just spreads fire so quickly, and it also brings out crazies who...
Arsonists.
Yeah, so I think, we don't know. Violet, we're always going to be 2 steps ahead, the two of us. Some people are like, I'll leave when they tell me.
5 steps ahead.
I know. Violet just wants to leave she just
I'm
wants
also
to get out.
patient. I'm like, why be in a little danger if we could be in none?
Yeah.
But no, we've all been. Everybody has different approaches when something like this happens.
We do, and the family dynamics of that, I'm telling you,
it's been something. Everyone I know is fighting with their partner or spouse, or it's a lot.
But listen, like we say, it's hard to just think about us being in the normal
We're the
calm
lucky ones.
situation right now, but we really are. We came home and everything in the refrigerator and freezer was rotten because the power had been off for days. So we cleaned everything out. We were able to restock, and I thought we're so lucky that's all we have to do right now. And
keep a bag
we're just trying to help people in immediate need. My girlfriend, Louise, that I posted about on my page, who's my my college roommate, my big sister in the sorority. She lived in a guest house in the Palisades that's gone, and she's got 2 kids. She's a single mom, so we were able to get some supplies to her. I got her a whole kit of Suzanne Organics things. She's like, I literally have nothing. And I was like, okay. So I took care of all of her hair products. And she's like, I've been using my nephew's lotion on my face, and my skin is so dry. So she was so grateful to just have some good products. There's also an organization in Altadena. There's a middle school that completely burned down. It's a girls' school. So we are sending... they're asking for toiletries and supplies. It's called Altadena Girls. So we are sending them, basics, cleanser and moisturizer and toothpaste and things like that. So listen, everyone's chipping in where they can. It is a beautiful thing to see the community that comes in a time of devastation and darkness. And I know there's a faction of people out there who just think LA is a soulless, evil place, but I'm telling you, the people here have really come through.
It's true. Really strong people here.
And there are all different levels of need in every city. There is no such thing as, a community where, everyone is rich and has no troubles. There are, the whole community in the Palisades is gone. The schools are gone, the homes are gone, the stores are gone, the churches, and it's just absolute devastation. So it's going to be decades to rebuild. So anyway, we're all doing a little bit where we can, or a lot where we can, and we're going to send out some much needed supplies. We just want to talk about how amazing these firefighters and first responders are.
True.
I mean, these people are not sleeping. They are. It's really phenomenal, the level of commitment and grit that our firefighters and first responders have. I mean, if you've watched the footage of these aerial pilots, oh my gosh.
It's crazy. And how calm they are, too, up there. Just...
I know. It's incredible.
Doing the operation.
Yeah, it's incredible.
It's really incredible.
And they're working, long shifts.
Long
Is the
hours.
Palisades far from you? Where we used to live in Brentwood, it's the next town over. So it's very, all of our friends in Brentwood and where our old home was completely evacuated. We are closer here to, there was the Runyon fire here, which was just about a mile away. And, we're in the hills. So because this is a burn area, it's very vulnerable in fire, they'll just turn off the power because it helps to, it helps to keep fire from spreading. So right now we have power. It feels oddly normal.
Impending though.
Yeah, because those big winds are coming today. So, we're just wanting to send our deep love and gratitude to those firefighters and first responders who are still out there, and they've come in from everywhere. They've come in from Colorado and Canada and Mexico and Africa. We've seen South Africa. So that is just where we are so appreciative and trying to
Truly.
Listen, I don't know how much we're going to be able to distribute and when, because as I said, we just got back into our office today just to turn the internet on. Calabasas is also one of the fire zones,
And it's like one of my friends too, she's in Malibu right now, and I have stuff to bring to her, but we can't get there in a clear way.
Not yet. Yeah.
And because it's still a hazard zone, so it's like the whole city's kind of, trying to circumnavigate all the fires.
And Violet's ready. She's like, let's go anywhere. Let's get out. She's risk averse. Risk averse. And then there's Jeff, who's like, I'm going to play some basketball with my buddies, and I have a deal to close.
Jeff doesn't know that there has been a natural disaster.
He would move if they tell him to move, but
Yeah. He's
okay, so Sherry said the winds are really bad in Malibu. And this next wind warning that's coming in, they're showing like really bad up in the Malibu area and really bad sort of below us, but we might be in a pocket here.
I don't know how good it makes me feel to be in a pocket. I'll say that much. Do I want to be in a pocket? In a fire-safe island? I don't know.
You know what, honey? We're just going to do our best. We're going to keep ourselves safe, and we're going to help others where we can.
The thing is,
I don't know where everyone's going, guys. It's like the rentals. It's crazy. The number of people who are going to need temporary rental.
We're so lucky.
A lot of you are asking about delivery on, where our warehouse for Wellis Air is in, it's in Tennessee, and they had a snowstorm, but I know they started shipping today. So I don't know what that delivery is going to be like to get into pockets of LA. If the mail services are delivering it, we were able to send product out today. Do you feel like you can sleep? What we were doing, Donna, is waking up every hour or two to check the alert apps.
When there was more danger.
Yes. So that's what we were doing, and then, in the morning I looked over this hill and there was just a blanket of black smoke.
It was terrifying.
And we were technically not in an evacuation zone. It was the smoke that was coming from the Altadena fire. And
no, it was coming from the Woodley fire, which they put out soon, but that one was really close to us.
Oh, you're right.
And that's why we were freaking out, because it was so close to us, and the smoke was here, and then there's a fire on the other side, and we could barely see the sun as it was rising.
Yeah, so that was really spooky.
Really
and also
scary.
The air quality is so bad. When homes burn, or when businesses burn, think about all the toxins that are burned. Mm-hmm. It's lead, it's asbestos, it's plastics.
Formaldehyde they used to use,
formaldehyde.
Right?
I mean, it is awful. So I went down to, I had one unit left locally for Wellis Air, and I went down to my friend's house because she's really close to where the fire was, and she's like, the air is so bad, and I was like, you have got to we drove down there, and it was like, oh my god, the air is really so bad. So we set up a unit for her, and I was like, you got to get out of here. Like, you cannot stay here. So yes, when you're in an area that's really bad, you should stay inside, run your air purifiers, and yes, I know. You guys are asking about Alan. Alan is safe in in the desert. He is not in any danger right now. It's been difficult for us to get out to him because, we just don't want to be driving through these areas right now. So Palm Springs is not on alert. They are on wind alert. Alan's house can get very windy, but he is safe right now. We just can't get out to him, unfortunately. Why are you outside and not inside with the air quality? Because right now the air quality where we are is okay. They made a ton of progress yesterday and over the weekend, especially with those badass aerial pilots.
Mm-hmm.
It is unbelievable. The helicopter pilots and the aerial drops are amazing.
Yeah.
The Wellis areas, we're just trying to get units locally right now. So Bruce is trying to ship a whole pallet here to LA, and we are going to be helping distribute those as best we can. Yes, we do have a donation form that we're working on, and we also have a discount for to get the units at cost. But right now I don't have any units to give out, so I just don't have any units right now. So, okay, you guys are complaining about someone here. Yeah, no, we're not talking about politics right now. Okay, bye. Okay. So, listen, as I said, we're working, and Violet keeps saying, and I'm like, we're working in 12-hour chunks right now. So in this time right now, the air is fine where we are. And that is why we're outside. And I also just wanted you to see that the city is, this part of the city is standing. It is like an apocalypse in the Palisades and over in Altadena.
Yeah, it is.
That is, even the houses that are standing, I'm like, how would you live here? How could you possibly live here in the community? Is there anything comparable to Grow Back while you were sold out? Brenda, it is, I think it's coming back today. I know it's been filled. So just hold on for another couple days. I was supposed to do a Grow Back show today, but we're talking about other things in need. And also I really need to I need to get my roots done. It looks heinous. So I know, it is sad, guys. Gut renew question. Can I use it to lose weight and as a meal replacement? Yes, Martha. This can be part of a weight management program as well. And it is it has 20 grams of organic plant-based protein in it. It's loaded with gut health nutrients. And Nicole, we can do everything today. We can support the firefighters and the first responders and support the effort. And if someone has a question about gut renew, we know the rest of you in the rest of the country are not in the middle of a danger zone. So we can, my feeling is we're taking it a little bit at a time.
In fact, I'm hungry. So I'm going to go ahead and eat one of these.
Yeah. So the Gut Renew bars, this is a great way to have a snack if you're trying to, get a good source of protein, which is why we know these will be helpful for energy. These have 13 grams of protein per bar. And they have good ingredients. They're made with peanut butter and honey and organic pea crisps. They have the Gut Renew protein powder in there and dates. So that's how we sweeten them, and they're delicious and they're very good for you. So it's okay, Nicole. We're all good. Listen, we're all just trying to get by. Are you still making a brownie bar? You know what, Rebecca? It didn't end up being a brownie bar. It ended up being a chocolate crunch bar, and it's being manufactured right now. And I don't know. Oh, gotcha, Nicole. I'm not sure when it's going to be ready, but I've done everything. I've done all the labeling. I did the box. I've done the wrapper, and Deanna said, I just wanted to share I got my swing coat and I love it. We love that. Do the snack bars have natural flavors? Diana, we do use flavorings in our products. Like this has natural peanut flavor, but we use really clean flavor agents. So I know we have had a lot of questions about, and we've been some of the people to inform you that a lot of people put really nasty stuff into natural flavorings, but we don't. There are also just flavorings that come from natural sources. So not all natural flavors are bad. And you know, we would never use anything that's bad. I missed the chocolate coconut bars. Those were good. Is Gut Renew like a protein powder to build up muscle? It is a great protein powder. It is, at its most basic form, you could call it a protein powder, but we also added gut health nutrients and superfoods and phyto fruits and vegetables and sea minerals. So that's why this is just such a great nutrient dense way to start your day with a smoothie. And that's why we're putting together these kits for our local fire stations just to help them get quick, fast nutrition because they're just working their asses off and they're not sleeping. And we wanted to make sure that we also included some products to help with their skin and the dryness. So they've asked for lip balm. So we have our Suzanne lip balm. They've asked for moisturizer. We're putting in our body butter. And then we know that these things are all really good for any kind of dry or irritated skin. So we have the liquid oxygen therapy. We have the Manuka honey soothing gel. This product, if you have any kind of irritation on your skin, which we imagine so many firefighters do, the Manuka honey and the Manuka honey moisturizer. And then, of course, we put in our coconut moisture serum because just, again, we need as much moisture as we can get right now. Does Gut Renew have collagen? No, it does not.
But we do sell collagen.
We do have the collagen custard. How far past the expiration date on Gut Renew should we use it? I hate to waste any. Julie, I would never sell it to you past the expiration date because it's not an expiration date, it's a best buy date. So what it means when you have a product like this, it means that slowly the ingredients may start to lose their full efficacy. So I have bags that are past the best buy date that I will continue to use. To me, this is like, these are in my, I called it my earthquake kit, but now it's my fire kit. And like this one that I have in my garage is from 1024. I will use that. I just wouldn't sell it to you guys that way. Your nutrition, supplements, clothing, cosmetics, skincare, hair care, and other products are all great. They're so helpful to so many people. Thank you so much for them and the Wellis air purifier. Thank you. I appreciate it, you guys. And someone else last asked how long the cartridges last for Wellis Air. They last for 3 months. So it's 3 months. Someone else asked that I not swear anymore. I try not to swear on the show. Sorry.
You know my grandma had a potty mouth too.
She did.
She did.
But she was
really good on the shows.
Yeah,
she was good on the shows.
I love your lip balm. The winter in Connecticut wreaks havoc on my skin and lips. I love all your lip balms and Manuka honey products. Exactly. That's why we thought for firefighters, this is something that could be helpful. These people are out there risking their lives. Like, here's a lip balm. Like, it feels like not enough, but that's what they asked for.
Yeah, the flavor pack is great.
Jill, what day are we getting Grow Back? Do you know? And I don't even have my phone on me. Can you text Violet and tell her? Is there a deal on Gut Renewed? Oh, yeah. Sorry, you guys, I didn't even tell you a deal. Sorry, we're a little scattered. Okay, the deal today is 25% off Sitewide. I know a lot of you have been waiting for just a Sitewide discount code because we've been sporadic in doing shows. So we put Love 25, Love 25, and this is at SuzanneSummers.com. Take 25% off anything on the website that is not already discounted more than 25%. So, for instance, the Gut Renew protein powders are already discounted. The bars are not. So you can use that on the bars. But if you're a firefighter, you don't have to use any discount code because we're going to try to drop these off or mail them out to a few of our local firehouses. What do you recommend for someone that would get radiation for cancer on the breast? Maybe the Manuka honey. Wherever you're getting the radiation on your skin, if your skin is irritated, I highly recommend you look into this Manuka honey soothing gel. We have the most, if you go to the product page, we have the most amazing testimonial from a woman who was having radiation, who said her skin was so burned in that area, and she was using the Manuka honey soothing gel, and the doctors were so amazed that she didn't have any damage to her skin that they asked what she was using because they had not seen the skin preserved in that way. So I was really happy for her. I'm like, can you just write this out as a testimonial? Because a lot of you out there are pro swearing. Are the fires still burning? Yes, we still have several fires still burning. The Palisades fire is still burning, and they have made a lot of progress on that. The Eaton fire is still burning. They've put out the Kenneth fire, and that one, Camellia was out in Santa Barbara, so she was just able to get, but she's on her way back now. We have a little bit of a reprieve today, and we're hoping that that helps get some of those fires farther along in the containment. But when those winds kick up, that's when we really worry about flare-ups and new fires. The winds are, I'm hearing out in Malibu, some of you are saying that they're already back, so we're just going to stay alert, and we're going to stay ready. Mm-hmm. And when will you get the large daily cleanser? Is Jill texting you?
Jill said, I'm having some expedited delivery Wednesday and bulk shipping by end of week.
Okay. All right. So, Jill, can you tell us if the large daily cleanser, the everyday cleanser? Yeah, it is. It's a swearing kind of week. Is Gut Renew considered a probiotic? Maureen, there are probiotics in Gut Renew, but probiotics, because they are living organisms, are best taken in a capsule form with a dual encapsulation, which is why we have a separate probiotic. This has a probiotic fermented blend in it, which helps do the same thing that an actual probiotic does. It helps to increase the good flora and decrease the bad flora. But we would also recommend that you take our advanced probiotic because it's dual encapsulated, and that helps get those tiny little microorganisms all the way into the intestine where they can do their work. I love you too, Betsy. It sounds windy. It's here, it's not bad. Last Tuesday, our patio furniture literally was taken up, did a full 360 flip, and dropped at another place on the patio. I've never seen it like that.
Yes, people are, I don't know if someone's been arrested for kind of the blame of the whole fire, but people are getting arrested for arson.
Yeah, listen, whenever the winds get really bad like that, it does bring out the crazies, and unfortunately that's part of what we're dealing with. But I'm telling you, if you felt those winds, you would understand, like, that wind is the major fuel to take what could be a fire that would be contained and turn it into a wildfire.
Yeah.
Like when Suzanne and Alan's house burned down, what was that, like 15 years ago? There were only a handful of homes that burned that day. because there weren't those crazy winds. So they were just extremely unlucky. The fire went under their home and caught their gas line, and it actually blew up the house. But they were able to contain the fire, and it didn't turn into a wildfire. Well, what's the difference? The difference is these winds. So when those Santa Ana winds come in, it's really bad. This has become the cussing show. It's supposed to be the Love 25 show. There's another four-letter word that may have been more appropriate, but 19 people arrested, Roxanne said.
Wow.
Well, that's good. I'm seeing a truck deliver in the neighborhood, so we're hoping our deliveries are getting out. A lot of people worried about deliveries here. It's pocket to pocket, and it's day to day. So, was Suzanne home when her house burned down? No. She was in Palm Springs, and she called us, and she said, "Oh my God, turn on the news. Our house is burning." And she watched her house burn. She watched her car burn. Like, it was crazy. And insurance covers, if you have good insurance and they pay out, it really helps. But I'm telling you, there's a lot of devastation and it's so disruptive. I mean, Suzanne and Alan, they couldn't have been in a better situation. They had a second home. They had a place to go. They had insurance, and it was still so disruptive and so difficult. And I think about, they so badly wanted to rebuild because they owned their home and they owned the lot next door, and they wanted to build on both, and they had so much trouble permitting, and they stuck with it for about, I think, 5 or 7 years. They just kept moving to different rentals in Malibu, and they finally decided to give it up. I'm so grateful they did, because they would have spent 10 years trying to permit and rebuild, and that house would be gone now.
Yeah.
So, sometimes we don't know how the universe is trying to protect us, and how we don't. It's like when you want something so badly, but that really was the universe protecting them. I remember when Suzanne was laughing because Alan's purple underwear still remained. That is so true. They were like on a post, just his little bikini purple underwear. It's true. Did you restock your fridge? Yes, Dana. Violet and I kind of drove all over town on Saturday and pulled some supplies together for friends and people who needed it. We did a lot of posting on Instagram because I know a lot of you were asking. Everyone wants to help, but you don't want to help someone unless you know for sure it's going to the right place. And then yesterday Bruce spent all day just cleaning out the rotten food in the refrigerator and freezer. And we did shop, and I know it sounds trivial, but God, I made the most delicious meal last night.
No, it was really nice.
I felt just such incredible gratitude.
I mean, we're really lucky that we have not been affected here, but also that we have so many places to go with family and loved ones.
That's true.
Throughout the state that, will take care of us and cook for us. It's really lucky to have a bunch of family here. My friend who I posted, she's from Italy and her family is from Italy. So, when you think about, I don't know how much family they have here, but having most of your family in a different country when something like this is happening, it's like, you think about that.
Now we're having arguments about the Lord. I think it is a great mystery in life when we think about, people say, well, how could the Lord not protect everyone? And I do think there's protection for everyone, but I still think we have to go through obstacles.
I've thought about this a lot, and I have no answer. answer.
Because it's the mystery of being here in this universe
No
and not.
answer.
Yeah, I mean,
I've spoken to some people who say there's no surprise. It's all about karma. And I'm like, I can't really believe that. Like, I know so many innocent people who have just gone through
God
awful
is the
things.
universe, Betty.
Yeah.
Come on, guys. Don't. The universe is God. God is the universe.
Well, everyone has a different God,
Yeah.
But whoever your God is,
Yeah.
it's good. Pray to your God.
That's not going to go over well.
Why?
Because God is God. Just a lot of people have
There's
different names for God.
But there's so many different religions.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm just saying
It
religious.
isn't the universe protecting. It is God. God is the universe, Amy. God is the universe. Would you ever consider leaving LA? I mean, we've talked about going to Italy, and I will always have roots here in LA. And I, obviously would love to be in both places.
Alan is fine.
Alan
he
is great.
out of the ring of fire.
Yeah. Shift the topic. STW. You're absolutely right. Where's your home in connection to the Sunset Fire? When the first Sunset Fire broke up, it was at the bottom of our street, and that was put out very quickly. And then later in the day is the Sunset Fire was in Runyon Canyon, which is 1 mile away. Do you think people will rebuild in Pacific Palisades? I think it will take a decade to rebuild. And the difficult part is fire insurance, because a lot of these places you're not able to get fire insurance. So it makes it very difficult to rebuild, which is why there has not been a huge rebuilding effort in Malibu.
It's hot.
It is. It's getting
Sun's
warm.
right on me.
What else, V?
Nothing. I keep thinking about things that I, have in my closet that I can donate. I did a clean out not too long ago, but that's where my mind's kind of been. Like, what can I give my friends?
And Jan said, what products are you promoting today? So Jan, thank you for the question. We are talking about the products that we are sending out in kits to local firefighters. Because we're trying to hit a few stations with these kits to help, because they have asked for protein bars and things that they can take with them on the go, because they definitely need their energy and protein. They've asked for lip balm, so we are sending our Suzanne lip balm. Our lip balm does not have any petroleum in it. It is a really clean and incredible product. It's got shea butter, avocado butter, and very actually helpful and nurturing for your lips. We put out our Manuka honey products because they're incredible for chapped or irritated skin. So the Manuka honey soothing gel we thought would be great for firefighters, or if you're in a cold area or a really dry area, if you need more moisture, that's where we recommend our Manuka honey products. Oh, would you grab one of our Manuka honey hand creams? Because the Manuka honey hand cream is something else we're putting in the boxes for the firefighters. The Manuka honey moisturizer, again, if you need more moisture on your face, this is where we go to the Manuka honey moisturizer. The liquid oxygen is also great for any kind of irritation. And this is an incredible product, and we wanted to give these products that have extra moisture agents for the firefighters. But if you guys, these are obviously our products that we use for daily use. We are in the Hollywood Hills. Can you set up something where if we buy a product, we can add extras to support the firefighters with your products? You know what, you guys, Alan he's taking care of that. So Alan is as a company, we are donating to the firefighters, and we're not asking you to contribute to that, but thank you for your beautiful heart. Alan, he's very private with his donations, and Suzanne always was too. So, some people are very quick to announce what they are doing and how they're doing it. Alan has always appreciated, he's always done things anonymously. So he said, listen, we will make our own donations of product, but he doesn't like to ask any of you to contribute to that. But please feel free to do it on your own. Can I get a list of the products you sell? Janice at SuzanneSummers.com. That is where you can find all of our products. The Manuka Honey Hand Cream is also incredible for chapped, irritated hands. I'm going to send them the yellow one because I don't know, it just doesn't feel right to put cinnamon sugar on a firefighter right now, but yeah. I'm sure they would like it. How is the Manuka honey different from regular honey? Julia, thank you for that question. Manuka honey comes only from New Zealand, from the Manuka flower, which is indigenous to that area. And it's a whiter honey, and it's more opaque. So we're used to seeing like that golden color for honey. And it is loaded with antioxidants. It's antimicrobial, and it has a ton of health benefits. When you eat it, it also has a ton of health benefits topically. It's a humectant, so it's a moisture agent. It draws moisture to the skin. And that's what we are you getting? Do you want to borrow a shirt? How long is Wellis Air? How long is your Wellis Air for Los Angeles? We don't even have the units here yet, so we are just trying to rush units here as quickly as possible. Cher Levine is making a chocolate gut renew smoothie now. Yeah. Awesome. Nasal renew for firefighters. Oh, Jill, let's add that.
Great.
Absolutely. No one in our family has a home in Malibu anymore, so but we have a lot of friends who have lost their homes.
How do you keep Bunny from jumping off the deck?
We don't let her out here unsupervised, but she couldn't fit through those slots now. Does Gut Renew need to be blended in a blender, or can you use a shaker cup? You can use a shaker cup, but it's better in a blender. We recommend this with frozen fruit in a blender and like some kind of a plant milk. Thank you for your prayers. That's really like the most amazing thing you can do.
How is Bunny's health doing?
Bunny is, she's about the same. And we are working with a new holistic vet. Sorry, I know the wind is kicking up right now. Nasal Renew has been a godsend for me with the dry heat in my house on winter months.
Well, his hair has been a godsend for me recently.
Yeah, exactly. All right, you guys, I know the wind is kicking up, so we are going to go. But thank you for all of your love and support. This is your promo code for today is LOVE25 at SuzanneSummers.com. Anything that's not already on sale, more than 25%, you can use this promo code to take off 25%. And we love you guys. And someone will be back with you on Wednesday. I want Alan to check in, even if he's by himself, because I know you guys miss him. So Patricia said, I'm sending a box of supplies to Pasadena Humane Society. Thank you. Please continue your own donations and support, but mostly we just appreciate you sending love. Take care, everyone.
All right. Bye. Bye-bye.